Hey everybody, happy blessed Monday. Happy blessed Monday, you guys. You hear me, Jamin? To my Jill Scott. Yes, taking my freedom. Yes. I pray that you feel free and that you know you are free on today. Happy blessed Father's Day to all of the great dads out there putting in the time, doing your best, showing up. Let me tell you, from one who knows from experience, being there is number one. Be there. That missing element of dad, it's hurtful. It's very painful. Be there as best that you can. Work it out, work through it, talk through it, all of that. Do it because it's worth it. It's worth it for that deposit into that young woman. It's worth it for that deposit into that young man. That is a part of you, ingrained in you. And it's nothing they can do about that. You are a part of them. They are a part of you. So whatever you might be missing, if they're not in your life or what have you, that might be a part of it. So you know what? Check it out. Do some praying, do some soul searching about that. I'm talking to you dads out there, you moms too, who can share and impart some kind words to your baby's daddy, to your husband, your mate, whoever. If you can deposit some, some feel good wisdom into them. Sometimes we know some relationships, if they aren't cordial and all of those things do exist. But when there is room and there is availability, take that time, queens, young ladies, to deposit in your baby's daddies and your husbands and your boyfriends, fiancés, whoever, deposit into them so that they realize, understand, and know that that void, that there is value in the presence of you being there with a whole lot, with little, however that should look. It's the being there. It's that physical presence, that communication. Yes, that needs to be there and be intact as much as possible, as much as it can be. There are situations, we all know that there are some situations that can't be helped, and we do know that there's some explanation that should probably take place and needs to be done. Because from one with experience, you grow up feeling like it's you. You grow up feeling like there's something wrong, and it's a heavy weight. It's a heavy burden to bear as a child, as a young person, even as an older person. Growing up as an adult, it's hard. It's very hard, and it's strenuous, and all of those things. It plays on your self-esteem. So take it from me. Look, I'll share some tips. I'll share more specific into that when I'm talking more about me in a different case, in a different situation. But right now, we are here, chat with Kat and friends. Thank you so much for joining us. Share this interview, share this live as quickly as you can. Touch that button. Hey, and touch that the subscribe button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Please subscribe to Chat with Kat and Friends. I'm hoping my music isn't too loud, and I don't think it is. Subscribe to Chat with Kat and Friends. Like my Facebook page, you guys. Send in your comments. Send me emails, trinaw@awesomegodradio.com. I so look forward to hearing from you. Happy Father's Day. Again, I think I led with that. I'm going to say it once again. Happy Father's Day to you dads who are out there doing the daggone thing as best you can. And I'm so thankful for for your generosity, for being there, for your consistency. And you don't need my thanks. I pray that you are getting all that you need from wherever it is that you're getting it, right? May we be empowerment and encouragement to one another. Nobody's perfect. So I pray that we continue to hold each other up as well as hold each other accountable in a loving and grace-filled manner. I have two beautiful, wonderful guests for you on tonight that is joining us, and I'm so very excited for them both to be joining us on tonight. We have talked throughout the last 6 months, touch base somewhere, some kind of way. If you are in that, you gotta coordinate. The schedules have to come together and all of that. And today is the day. And I'm so thankful. This is my next to last show before the end of this season. And I'm going to take a break and prayerfully come back in September. But you know what? We're going to see how it all goes. I pray that God just continues to have his way doing what he does in my life and in your life as well. So we'll see what that holds as time rolls out, as time rolls on. We'll see how that looks. But I'm going to prepare. I'm going to prepare to come back in September. And maybe things will be a little bit different. We will see. There'll be some growth. There'll be some definite growth in me because there's growing and learning that we do in life daily. So I'm looking forward to that. I pray that you guys continue to grow, continue to be faithful to God, continue to be faithful in your relationships and to yourself. Most importantly, take care of yourself. I'll be popping in and out on the channel, Chat with Kat and Friends. So please do subscribe. Please do touch that notification bell so that every time awesome information is added. This network is all about strengthening health, building health, wealth, finance, family, all of those things that work together to help us to function as the wonderful creations that we are. It's a collaboration of them all working together to bring us to be the best that we can be. So that's what this is all about. Chat with Kat and Friends, and the intent was born out of that as well. So back to our guest. I'm so happy to have with us on tonight Prina Graham, and if you guys don't know her, you will get to know her on tonight. You will hear about her website and business and all of those great things. Second half, I have Jaylin Jones, an awesome chef, who is joining us on this evening. I'm so excited to speak to them both. Hang with us. Stay for the entire interviews, for the entirety of the show. For both interviews, just watch one or the other, however that looks to you. See what you can and come back and visit Chat with Kat and Friends on YouTube because they're all there. It's a plethora of information on the channel for you to choose from. Tons and tons of resources, great and fantastic people to glean from, their experiences, their victories, the falls, and all of those things that have helped us to be who we are on today. So look, without further ado, it is almost 10 after. I am so animated and I can see that. And I can see that from time to time, more times than others that I want to take credit for. But God be praised. Look, I'm real and I'm human, and we all are. And I think we all have a little bit of that animation in us from time to time. But God be praised. I'm thankful for your life on today. Subscribe to the channel once again. Look and share this live. Chime in with us if you will, if you please. And I thank you in advance for your subscriptions, for your encouragement, and all of those great things. Let's bring on our first guest.
Hi, everybody. So I'm Prina G. Prina Graham, as Kat introduced me. I'm the owner of Graham Tech Hair Extensions, LLC. Yes. So tonight, I just want to share some information on hair extensions, kind of why I decided that I was going to do it, and just any information that might be helpful to the ladies that are, that wear extensions, that might be thinking about it, that have questions. Hopefully I can share some knowledge and some information that'll be helpful to you in your hair extension journey, even if, and I've done this obviously as, as a hair distributor, I've given out like hair extensions as gifts because I have a lot of friends and a lot of family who wear hair extensions. So, this is just something, that was like near and dear to me for a lot of different reasons. And I just want to share that information with everybody today.
Oh, girl, well, thank you so much, Prina. I'm a look really quickly. Okay. Thank you so very much for being here on tonight. I want to just jump in and thank you for being here on tonight. It took us some coordinating back and forth for a few months, but we finally got this thing, and I'm so happy to have you here with us on tonight, sharing your business expertise, sharing, as you stated, sharing your why and all of those things. We are going to go ahead and jump right into it. I don't see any questions for our guests just yet, but you guys stay tuned in the description section. All of of Prina's information that she will be mentioning maybe toward the end or throughout the interview, it will be in the description section. So check back there for any of the links or anything that's shared here on today. It's going to always be there. So Prina, go ahead, finish telling us about Graham Tech Hair, your passion, your love for hair extensions, and just helping people with their hair, with hair extension choice, and just your knowledge of that field. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome, and thank you for having me tonight. I really appreciate it. So I'm going to jump right into it. So Graham Tech Hair, I've actually been selling hair extensions now about 5 years, but I branded the name Graham Tech Hair about 3 years ago. One of the reasons I actually got into just the hair business, period, was back when I was in middle school. My mother wasn't doing that. Oh, you need to get your hair done. You go to the hairdresser. She's like, no, you go sit right here and we just go do something with your hair, and that's just gonna be it. And you're gonna go out the door.
Right.
So,
I can relate.
Yes. So by high school, already like my first year of high school, I was already from middle school on, just kind of like, I know somebody that's listening in has had like one of those mannequin heads where you like practicing braiding or just, whatever you doing, ponytails, whatever. And as I started doing that, and I would, watch different things on TV or see different people hair, I always was just wondering, like, could I do that? Could I, I think I could learn that. So I've always been kind of artsy. And I'm like, you know what? I really, really want to do hair. So by the time I hit 9th grade in high school, I entered and I signed up for a cosmetology program, which started in 10th grade. So once that started, that was it, because it was, I was learning about, hair and chemicals and, just different things and the different tools. And so I took that, and that's been a part of me ever since. So jumping forward to the hair extensions, I have hair that's really fine and really wavy. And my hair is probably like, I don't know, like a mixture between like a 2B, 3A type. So my hair is really, really soft. It can be straightened like that, but my hair cannot hold curls. The minute any type of humidity or anything hits it, it's just like poof. And my hair comes to about here, but with it not being able to hold and maintain a style, I'm like, I need something else. So that's when I started doing hair. I started looking into hair extensions. So now this is some years ago. So at that time, the only thing I could really find in stores was like the synthetic hair, which they still sell today. And, the most I could do, like I maybe could create a bang or, do a little ponytail, long as I pulled it and wrapped it up. But like anything, over time, extensions, quality, what they offer, all kind of branched out. And that was something that I really decided to put my focus on. So I started buying hair extensions. I cannot tell you all how many places I have bought hair extensions from over the years. I use them once. The stuff is matted.
Love.
And I go to hot curl it. It's burning.
It's love.
It's sizzling. I'm like, what is this plastic? Like, what is this?
I can relate. And I'm sure a whole bunch of other people out there can relate as well to it's kind of like madness. And it's maddening that like to look at it, it look one way, but when you get it, like it's not versatile at all.
No, not at all. And forget trying to put any type of coloring or anything on it, unless you were gonna use like they still sell this too, like the spray color. Like if you wanted color, that's what you were gonna do. So of course, for me, and I understand, let me say this, I should have led with this. There is thousands of hair vendors. There are thousands of hair vendors. Vendors, distributors. I am a distributor. I'm not a vendor. I consider the vendors and the manufacturers, the people who get the hair, they do the process to make it and create it. And I am a distributor that gets it from them. So, but what I focus on is what type of hair am I going to offer to my customers that contact me. I won't be, I may not be the cheapest. I won't be the most expensive. But when you buy something from me, if you have questions, I am bound to answer all of your questions. And if you don't know how to take care of it, I'm going to teach you how to do that as well. So, and so tonight I actually have some different hair types. I'm gonna give you a little bit of information in our time just about hair that's available, that's out on the market. I'm sure people who wear extensions probably have some of these same products that I have. Right. So we're gonna start with, I'm gonna show everybody hair that I have that I actually just got from vendors in the past month. So they have not been used.
Well, before you put it up, wait a minute. I'm blown away. You ready. She like, okay, this is the assignment. I'm coming with my stuff. And I truly appreciate that. I know everyone who is watching or will watch is so appreciative of that. I just want to rewind a little bit and see, I was supposed to write it down, but you said that, just to get back to some of the things that you were saying during your sharing, and thank you so much, that when you started, it was you started out, it wasn't until it was like from your experience of childhood, right? It kind of was like, okay, this is not going to work. This is not going to work. And I know everybody can, or most people can relate to that. I remember getting my hair straightened. I remember it wasn't no beauty shop and stuff like that. No. I think the first time I went to the beauty shop, how old was I? I don't know, but it was middle school or something like that.
Yeah.
Right. It was middle school.
That was
something like that.
Middle school age.
Right. So big shout out to the 10th grade program that you went to. It was a cosmetology. Was it a cosmetology school, or was it a was it like a curriculum? Okay, cosmetology school. Yeah, so everybody out there, just a big shout out to the realization of what you want to do, or at least the vein of what you want to do. Because right at that moment, you didn't know exactly that it was going to be hair extensions. You just knew that you wanted to be creative with hair, and in that arena. So big shout out to that. And we want to encourage every young person who might be watching, or any parent who might be looking, and you might be a little bit frustrated, because I know me, I'm not frustrated with my child about what she wants to do or anything, but I definitely want to steer her in the direction, or at least point her to finding something that grabs a hold of you, that you want to be a part of. I don't want to make what I love to be what you love, but I do want you to find your way and have a direction, because that's so important growing up. Can you share with us how instrumental were either your parents or your family in helping you, helping to encourage you, or your friends along the way, along your journey of, learning hair care, and, the aspects of cosmetology? How important was that, and how, instrumental were they to you?
Okay. So to be honest, like when it came to my family, they were like, "You want to do hair?" They're like, "Everybody wants to do hair." They're like, "There's so many people who are hairdressers." And they kind of felt like the market was so saturated with, hairstylists, that, won't you decide to do something else?
Right.
Now, I have another passion that I had at that time that I later decided to do, that, it's my full-time thing that I do. But I'm going to tell you, that hair thing would not go away. And
it wasn't,
it wasn't going anywhere. And even though they felt like it was something that was more of a hobby than a career, or even a business really long-term, it was something that I decided I wasn't going to give up on. Now, I had more support from like cousins and friends and stuff, you know, and people like that, which that was really instrumental because I said, all right, all I need to do, like a few of them were my test subjects. I'm like,
Right.
okay, let me do your hair. Like, let me do your hair. So back then I was doing braids. I was doing, you know, like little pinups. I was doing a lot of pinup styles then.
Yeah.
You know, everybody would wear. I was doing braids. I started getting into like doing perms. So my first perm actually turned out pretty good, to be honest. So once I got a hang of that, I was like, oh, now I want to do color. But
Right.
what I want to say to parents, I have met so many young Black inspirational young ladies, and you know, and even people of different cultures and backgrounds. But I'm telling you, when you support and back your children with what their dreams or their career goals are, it really is helpful. It really does, because I've met some phenomenal young people that are today in the hair business, and they do excellent work. Excellent work. And a lot of them, they have their own small businesses, you know, and they're doing a lot and they're growing and branding. So anything that I can do, anybody can reach out to me, and you know, I share my story, I share my information, and I don't mind, because it was a struggle for me. It really was. It was a struggle for me. I really didn't have that real support and backing that I thought that I would have. But now as time went on, they realized I was serious and I wasn't going to change that.
Right.
Um,
Sometimes, and sometimes that's how it is. Sometimes, especially when, because your family love, it's because they love you so much. It's like, I don't want to see you. They see it as, you know, but when they see that you are like very energetic, you like, I'm not giving up. So just a ode to, not slamming anybody, but just a ode to, when you get it, when you feel it and you know it, just keep
yeah,
going in what you're being led to do, no matter what, because you didn't give up. You just, you know, you kept on in your craft, in the passion of what that was. So just a big shout out to you and to all of those who support, and and on that other side, you could see that as an inspiration as well, because it was like, okay, you don't think I can? And sometimes those things help to push us even more
that
to
did.
like, I won't prove you wrong, or I'm gonna prove
That,
myself right. You know, it kind of,
right.
so it works. It works
Exactly.
both ways. But thank you for that big, that shout out and ode to parents, you know, as far as being instrumental and
Yeah.
supporting and pushing, you know, whatever that drive or that passion might be for that career field, or even on a corporate level, however that should look, but that parental backing. But let's go ahead and get to, just wanted to, you know, just expand on that a little bit, for whoever might be watching that may be having, you know, feeling something like, well, I don't know, you know, having so many questions and things like that. That's what this channel is all about. We want to reach people
Right.
in a relative way, to give them something tangible, so that, you know, you're not the only one who feels that way, or you're not the only one who felt that way.
That,
We're all, look, we're all in this life trying to do the best that we can with what we have. So let's move right on to the hair samples and extensions that you have to show with us on today. Thank you. You brought
you
up,
know,
what was that? What was that? The piece that you had, are they certain names?
oh,
Ooh,
I'm going to give names. I'm going to give
okay.
descriptions. So this is Loation Curly. Can everybody see that? Now, this is raw hair. When I
Okay.
you guys raw hair pretty much means, oh, and I'm sorry, this is a 12-inch. So raw hair pretty much is this. It is cut straight from the donor. It's no type of chemical process. It's no type of steam process. What they're
Okay.
going to do is wash it, condition it, air dry it, and weft it. That's it. That's all. They're not doing anything else to it. So when this came off that donor, this is what it looks like after washing, conditioning, air drying, and wefting. And
Okay.
So this is a new bundle. So this is what it looks like. Another quick thing I just want to say, and I forgot to say it when I was answering the question. I want to give a shout out to the instructors in these cosmetology programs, because I'm going to tell you, my instructors were really my drive, my push. And one of my instructors, she was so mean. I just felt like she was just on me all the time. But I'm going to tell you, it made me a better hairstylist when I was a hairstylist. It made me be more driven. It made me be very focused. And that really gave me that additional push. So I just wanted to say that really quickly.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing that. That's awesome.
You're welcome. This is a 14-inch. This is Vietnamese raw. I'm sorry, everybody. I moved that the wrong way. So this is also a raw hair extension. I'm gonna say something about these little clips that come on them. This is nothing. And the reason why I'm bringing that up, a lot of people tend to be told, oh, if it has black bands on it, pink bands, white bands, whatever color, it's this grade of hair, it's that grade of hair. No, it isn't. These bands are just whoever the manufacturer or the vendor is, they just choose a preference in how they choose to band their hair.
Okay.
That's it. So if you have a pink band, white, black, as I said, it really doesn't mean anything. It's really going to depend on whatever vendor you're getting your hair product from.
Okay.
And then the last of the newer textures that I have. Now, this is one of my favorites, only because I feel like this actually blends to my type of hair really, really well. This is a 12-inch raw Indian wavy. Now, I love this hair. It be bleached, dyed, all this hair, all the raw hair. You treat it like your hair. I do not recommend a lot of heavy oils and things like that on your hair extensions. Why? Because it weighs them down. You'll notice that you won't, it gives it a different feel. Like it feels kind of like either oily or stiff, and it's not doing the movement. When you add this hair to your head, you want it to be free flowing, like you said, here. You don't want to have hair and it's like all stiff, and it's like, okay, well, it's not like it was when I got it first put in my hair.
Right.
And, also the more you add oil and different, type of products to your hair, the more frequent you actually have to wash it as well. So, that's another thing to keep in mind.
Yes, that's a good tip. So really quickly, Prina, so when I purchase hair from you, how is it? Like I'm only used to seeing hair in the like on the track. So is it on the track?
Yes,
that hair that you it is on the track.
All that hair, let me see if I can bring it closer. Let me move it. See all that hair.
Okay, I can see it now. Yes.
So they're all on wefts. They're all on wefts. So all the hair is the only hair that I have that's not on wefts are like the eye tips. I don't have any of that here with me today. But like the eye tip hair or the clip-ins, they'll be like on like little small like type of tape-in type extent things to hold them together. So that's the difference in that. But most
so when
of the
you
hair, go ahead.
I'm sorry, and a quick because I didn't know you were explaining how different, like sometimes like what the vendor is going to do, and because you're the distributor, so when the vendor gets it, what they're going to do. And I did not know what did you say weft so the word you begin with. I didn't know what that was. So that's putting it on the track. Okay.
Yes, that's putting it on the track. So basically what that is, they use a machine and they weft it on a machine, just like on the sewing machine. Now you will have and and I have had this as well. You'll have some hair wefts that are hand tied, where they have people, working in their factories that actually hand tie the wefts. Now, you can use that. I think that doesn't hold as long as wefted hair, especially if you're a person who manipulates your hair a lot. I am a manipulator. My hands are always in my hair. I'm always curling it, doing something, straightening it, rolling it,
Okay.
something. I'm always doing something. So, so that's the benefit of the wefted hair.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Before we move on, I just want you to share with us really quickly. Look, because time is running out. Time
I
is running
know.
out for us.
Yes.
So we're
So,
gonna have you back again on
okay.
the next season. We'll have you back again. But share with us really quickly about your hair oil, because you have a product that is now on the line and it's being sold. Tell us about your hair oil.
Yeah.
Yes, we want
So,
to get that out there.
yes, ma'am. So this is the Graham Tech Hair Growth Oil.
Hair growth.
I finally got this all patent and done
Mm-hmm.
probably about 6 months ago. So hair oil, quick backstory on the hair oil. It is all natural and organic products. Some of the things that go into it are pure almond oil, pure peppermint, coconut oil, lemongrass, neem. These are all things that
I'm
are
loving
from,
all of that right now.
yeah,
I'm loving that.
tea tree oil, and I don't use anything that's not 100% organic. Um,
That's great.
I just don't. And really quick, because I know we have to move on. I created this oil. It's tested. It's proven. My hair has grown from it. I have about 3 people that I've had use it. They've seen remarkable results from it. And I
Wow.
did it because there are so many things on the market that say that they are made to enhance growth, and they really don't. Not for our hair.
Mm, right.
My experience, not for our hair. So this product really meant something to me. It took me about 2 years to get the formulation together, to make sure that it was right before I decided that I was gonna, add it to my line of products.
That's
So,
wonderful.
yeah.
What's the name of it? Is it
Um,
called?
a Graham Tech Hair Organic Growth Oil.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
That information, you guys, will be in the description section where we can purchase it, and all that. Do you have what kind of contact information can you leave with us? Do you have a website? I know you have your you can leave us with your Instagram, your Facebook, all of your contact information. Can you share that with us right now?
Yes. So you can reach me, on Instagram, on Facebook at Graham Tech Hair. I'll be sending this to Kat very, very soon, because I will have a Shopify page, which
Yeah.
is going to pretty much have everything, my new branding, logos, and the full line of my products. So
Yeah.
if you have questions or anything, or you're interested in ordering some hair or the new Graham Growth Oil, definitely reach out to me at Graham Tech Hair.
At Graham Tech Hair. Really easy. You guys, it's on the flyers and all that is going around. So that's wonderful. Thank you for sharing with us about hair extensions. It's so much. See, and I didn't know. I didn't know. So we definitely have to
Absolutely.
have a continuation show about your business. And I know that it's going to grow some more. And I'm sure you'll have other products to add,
Yeah.
additional products in addition to the hair growth oil, and it's organic. That's what I love about that, and that's a part of just how you're going to be constructing other future products as well, is using organic products. So that means that it's not going to be damaging. It's not going to have those ill effects that
No.
sometimes that products we know of, or that you will come to know of, that you should know of. Get yourself, look, knowledge is power, y'all. Get in the know of those things that they really don't do the best work for us. They kind of work against us, right? Um,
Definitely.
Thank you, Prina, so much for your engagement, for your everything, for your sharing on today. I really do appreciate you.
Thank
And she
you.
Look, you guys, there are so many other things that Prina does. Look, and she will be back with us in September. Definitely, she's the one to connect with. Get that hair growth oil. Find out all that you can. Touch base with her to find out about, look, the hair extensions. All of that, and more. I can't wait to get your website information, your Shopify information, to definitely plug that in. So whenever you get it, please do send it in, because it will be plastered.
I will. I promise. I promise.
It
You will
will
be
be
the first to
plastered.
get the information. I
Look,
promise.
I appreciate it. Look, the viewers appreciate it. All of us, we do. Look, a great big shout out of thanks to you, and we're praying that your business continues to flourish and everything that you do continue to just multiply. And you stay elevated in the Lord, girl. I know how. We know.
Yes.
We know.
Yes.
So you stay elevated in him, and he will continue to match his supernatural with all those natural gifts that you have, and you'll continue to soar. I'm just seeing, hoping, praying, and believing God for that for you.
Thank
I look
you.
forward to chatting with you at another time. Have a great night.
Thank you. You too. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Kat, I appreciate you so much. I'll
I
talk to
appreciate and
you
love you
soon.
too. Yes,
Thank you.
definitely. Have a great night.
Have a great one, everybody. You too.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
Okay. Yes. What an awesome interview. You guys stay tuned. Stay tuned, because Jaylin is with us next. Look, I was in my comment box trying to put up my thank you for joining us this evening, and it just wasn't coming up. So I was over here. That's what I was doing. So big shout out to everyone out there who may be interested in hair extensions, hair growth oil. That's your girl. Get connected and hooked up with Prina Graham, Graham Tech Hair, TECH, because she's a techie, y'all. Look. Find out, touch base with her at Graham Tech Hair on Instagram, on Facebook. And that information will be in the description section as well. I do have Jaylin with us, and she's ready to go, because I see you sitting there, honey. She is ready to go. Hey,
Hi.
okay, here we go. Now I touched it twice, so you might go out. So I'm gonna bring you. Yep, I'm gonna bring you back. And I made a mistake and touched the button twice. It can
Okay.
be so finicky. There we go. Okay, and you're
Hi.
here. You are here. Hey, Jaylin.
How are you?
I'm wonderful. How are
I'm
you?
doing well. I'm a little nervous. But I'm doing well.
Okay. Look, it's a conversation. No, look,
Right.
no surprises here. I'm not asking you about your lovers and all of that. No surprises here.
Okay.
We are going to talk about, Jaylin, your love, your business, your passion for food. Oh my
Yes,
gosh. And let me
food.
tell you, I'm so just simply proud of you for the strides
Oh,
that you've made as a young person. Look, and you can
thank
share your age
you.
if you want to or not, but as a young person, just growing and finding yourself, I'm just
Right.
so thankful for all that God is doing in your life, and
Yeah.
all that you're lending your expertise and your passions to. And look, it has sprung forth business and
Yes.
revenue. So
Yes,
you
it
know
has.
what? What's going to go wrong with that? Nothing.
Right.
But tell us who you are and what you are doing. Tell us
Okay.
about your chefing, your chefery, and all of those great things.
Okay. Well, hello everyone. My name is Chef Jay or Jaylin. I Food is life. Food is my
Food is
passion. It has been a passion for a very, very long time. It started with my great grandmother. I lived with her growing up, and I used to always watch her cook. And I tell this story all the time, but the reason why I wanted to become a chef is because I do not like peas. I hate peas. I don't know a lot of people who do like peas, but she made some split pea soup one time, and she was like, Nana, you want to try it? She called me Nana too, and that she was my Nana, and she called me Nana. And I was like, sure, I'll try it. And it was like probably hands down the best soup I've ever had.
Oh wow.
And it just really inspired me. One of my greatest joys about being a chef is being able to take a food that people say, oh, I don't like, and then I make it myself and, you know, give it to them, and they'd be like, oh my goodness, I love it. So that was one of my biggest inspirations. I've been cooking since I can remember. In
Wow.
high school, my dream was to go to culinary school. So I got accepted into the Culinary Institute of America in Hyde Park, New York. And I stopped filling out applications for anywhere else because that was my number one school. And I was so excited that I got in. Moving to New York and just the whole culinary experience itself was truly, truly amazing. If I could go back and redo it, I would in a heartbeat. I met so many other inspiring chefs, so many chefs who had been in the industry for a really, really long time. It was a really great networking. And it was my first time getting a lot of professional experience. Before I went to culinary school, I worked closely with my Aunt Cindy in Rehoboth. We would do a lot of catered events. So that was really the only experience I had prior to culinary school. And it's crazy because the requirements to get into culinary school had changed for the CIA. At first, you had to have like 5 years of experience. You had to have all of these letters of recommendation, and they changed it to simply an essay on why food is life and, you know, to give a brief background about yourself. So I was actually very surprised that I got into culinary school. And a lot of the other older classmen were not necessarily jealous, but they were upset because it was like, oh, I didn't, you know, it wasn't that easy for me to get into culinary school. But honestly,
don't hate.
You're right.
Don't hate.
That honestly just, it motivated me to work twice as hard as everyone else because I didn't have that experience that everyone else had. So each class that I took, I really had to, I grasped it as hard as I could because I was like, I know I'm going to need this later on in life. I don't want to choose another career. I want to cook. So like when I say food is life, that's my hashtag for like everything that I post on Instagram. So later on, I graduated in 2019. For all those who are wondering, I am only 22 years old. So another thing, I'm sorry, I'm so nervous. Let me get myself together. So I accepted a position as a front of house manager at a restaurant on my school, but due to COVID, I got let go and I had to move back home, but I didn't want to stop cooking. So I created my business, Love at First Byte.
Now wait a minute. Whoa. We're gonna stop right there.
Okay.
Did y'all hear what she just said? She was offered a position because of COVID. She was let go. You made so many choices. It's like, I just want to push the envelope and push everyone, including myself, to realize the choices that we have and what you do with the situation that you have. I mean, that's one of the highlight and pinnacles that God has really revealed to me over time and keeps revealing to me. It's like, do the most with what you have. It's not go out and make this, all of, we kind of think things have to be so grand and that all of this yada yada stuff. But what do you have? Use what you have. It's great to go after this, that, and the other. But sometimes, and you know what? Not even and sometimes with that, things change. There's the pivot. Everybody had the great pivot when COVID happened. Everybody had to think different and do different and all of those things. And what you did with your moment, it was like, okay, I had to do some things right here. So what am I going to do? And not to say that it happened overnight and it was really fast or anything like that, but you didn't lay down. You didn't just let life happen. You kind of did things with what you had. So, I just wanted to, say, oh my gosh, look, and let me let you guys know again, this is family. I mean, the connections that we have just within your own family, whether it's core or secondary, whatever the case may be, it's just outstanding. And I just praise God for just great belonging, great
Right.
connections, great branches, because we have,
Exactly.
look, we have that Facebook page, right?
Yes.
Branches, we're all branches, and we kind of branch off into different places, and we're related in some way, shape, or form. So
Exactly.
I'm thankful to God for the relationship that we have had, and on and
Right.
off and in and out and all of that
Mhm.
stuff. But you guys, this is family. So I am, was so overjoyed when you did get accepted into
Wow.
culinary school. We rejoiced. We had a party,
Yes.
and you probably
Yes,
had
we
other
did.
parties and other those things. So it's
Right.
just wonderful to rejoice with family, when you're in your victory season. And then,
Right.
when other things happen, you can be there as well for all of that,
Exactly.
for every bit of it. So I am, and the family, everybody, we're so greatly encouraged by just your joy, your innovation,
Thank
your
you.
spirit to just walk in, and walk it out. You guys stay tuned. We're going to hear some more about Jaylin and what she's doing and how
Yes.
she's just progressing. And we just praise God for you. I'm just, go
Thank
ahead.
you.
I'll
Thank
decrease. I'm gonna decrease right there, because I just got to give you that great big
Oh
shout
wow.
out. And
Thank you
you're not
so
the only
much.
one. Granted, she's
Yes.
not the only one, but God be praised. When we can fill up and pour into
Right.
our youngins,
Yep.
our
Exactly.
youngins, and those who have the great ability to pour in to others. We have to do it. We have to
Exactly.
do that. So go ahead. Okay, your moment came,
Yes.
and you had a choice to make, and you
Yes.
made the choice. Go. What you
Yes.
do, girl? What you do?
I started my catering business called Love at First Bite with a Y, not an I.
Mhm.
Um, Love at First Bite had been in my spirit for a really, really long time, and I always wanted that to be my restaurant name. But due to COVID, I had to figure it out, and I was like, I don't have
Mhm.
the means to really open a restaurant up right now. So instead, I started my own catering business. I started selling dinners twice a week on the weekends, and it flew. It flew. So many people, family, friends, just people following my chef page have been waiting for the moment for me to, share my food with the world.
Waiting.
So it
Okay.
was,
We were waiting. We were waiting. Oh my
yes.
goodness. Look,
And it was,
it's a few comments up here. Let me see if I can
wow.
see. Graham says, look at God. That is awesome, Jaylin. He loves your motivation.
Thank you
And, well,
so
see, Graham,
much.
I'm sorry, it may not be a male, but they love the motivation and drive that you have and that you are displaying.
Thank
Thank
you.
you
Thank
so,
you so much.
yes.
I
Thank
truly
you.
appreciate that.
Yes. God is good. And see, that's what this platform is all about.
Right.
Just trying to showcase for everybody else too. It's for you, because we're definitely being blessed in and of this moment ourselves too. Sometimes it's hard to see that or feel that you're being blessed, because I'm giving.
Right.
But my God, it's a blessing to us as well.
Right.
um and I cannot read this first name. I put it up there. Last name begins with it. I'm gonna just put it there, um
Let's,
because I'm going to get it wrong. Do
let's
you
take
know?
me in. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I know who that is.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, we're so thankful for everyone who is tuning in on tonight. You guys, if you're just tuning in or you're just going by or whatever, stop where you are, pay attention, because we now have Jaylin on, and go back and watch, because we had an awesome guest earlier. Graham
Yes,
Tech
we
here
did.
was with us. But Jaylin Jones, Chef Jay, is with us right now, telling us how food is love and sharing her purpose.
Yes.
Sharing her, when you know, it's so easy, and it starts to flow. There's always going to be nerves, but it starts to flow a little bit easier. Sometimes sometimes
Right.
may not be for everybody. But Chef Jay, go ahead, continue with
Yes.
Love at First Bite,
Yes, I did.
BYTE. Check it
Yes.
out, you guys.
Yes.
Fabulous food, great
Thank
food.
you
Go.
so
I'm
much.
done. Okay.
Thank you. So I started out with just selling dinners, and then I opened up to doing private events, baby showers, birthday parties. Word of mouth really just got out through family and friends, and also on my Instagram following. And it wasn't, I don't want to say that it wasn't enough, but I felt like I still needed that professional kitchen environment because I was doing it home. So my cousin Jaylin set me up with a job at Stratosphere Social in Eldersburg. I started as a prep cook, and not even 2 years later.
What happened now? What happened?
So I advanced from prep cook to sous chef. I am now the head chef at Stratosphere Social.
Boom.
Boom. It is definitely a great experience. It's a great experience. I am used to being, I guess you can say, number two, or always having a chef to answer to. So finally being in the role of I am the chef that everyone else answers to is great, and also a little nerve-wracking. I found myself really just pushing myself out of my comfort zone a lot lately, and it's been truly amazing. We have a beer dinner that we do every third Wednesday every month. I'm sorry, one Wednesday every month that we do, where I pick 4 craft beers from a brewery and I create a 4-course meal. And that is probably my favorite night of the entire month, because it's really where I get to do what I want to do. And then people who buy the tickets and everything, just to get the feedback from all of the guests and being able to interact with the guest about, how the food pairs well with the beer or how it contrasts well with the beer. It's just a really, really cool experience to see that small idea really come to life. And now it's something that we do every third Wednesday of the month. There we go.
Okay, and so it became a staple. You see that? It's just awesome. So you guys, if you look, my baby, that says Facebook user. I'm thinking that's probably your mom. That's probably Crystal. Hey, Crystal.
Hi, mommy.
Hey, everybody out there. Look, we are chatting with Chef Jay.
Yes.
Food is love herself. Oh my goodness, what I was getting ready to say. If you guys have not been to Stratosphere, let me tell you, you need to get there.
Yes.
It is a family fun restaurant environment. You know what it reminds me? It reminds me, it's like grown up or sophisticated Dave and Buster's, but you still have the kids still are entertained and can have fun, but the grown-ups, I mean, you have everything. So make it out to Stratosphere. And I know that you work there and you drive there just about every day, but if you know the address, sometimes
Ooh, all right,
that's fine. We're gonna get it, and I'm gonna post it in the description section.
Okay.
It's okay. I'm gonna post it in the description section. You guys look it up. Google it. Stratosphere.
Yes.
Stratosphere.
Social.
Stratosphere Social Club.
Yes.
Social Club is awesome. I mean, it's awesome. And if you've been there and you taste the food, because you probably don't know, we just order food, we get it, and we love it. This is who is cooking your food. Okay. Go ahead, girl.
Thank you. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. I kind of put my business off on the back burner just for right now, because I know that this opportunity, being head chef so young, is really gonna put me in a great spot for my future. All of the tools of being a good leader, how to be able to have a problem solving, menu creating, all of these things that I'm now doing, even down to my second month being their head chef, I created an entirely new dessert menu. And I am not a baker. I leave the baking for my mom. Shout out to my mom, the ugly cake.
Shout out to Crystal, yes.
Sweet potato cupcakes, y'all missing out. I am not a baker, but we needed a dessert menu. So I was like, let me sit down and let me figure out what I can do. And of course, with the help of my team, I preach that all the time. There's no I in team, and the team that I have in my kitchen is probably,
Mhm.
I love them so much. They got my
Mhm.
back. I got their
Yeah.
back. I know that, God forbid if I were to ever leave, they coming with me, and whatever
Mhm.
restaurant we go to next, I have a team behind me. So it's really been an amazing experience. We got to feed the ravens. I'm so excited about that. So everybody out
Yay!
there, the Ravens
Mhm.
brought out the stratosphere last Friday. I fed them. I can say that I fed the Ravens at 22 years old. So that's a very
Yes.
big accomplishment. Um, but yes, that is what I've been doing so far.
Awesome.
Yes,
Awesome. And I have seen something you like every now and then you'll pop up. So you guys,
yes,
your Instagram, I want you guys to know what Chef Jay's Instagram is so
yes,
that you can be in the know. Because every now and then when I guess you might have a little bit of time, she'll put
right.
together something on a Saturday or a Sunday, and you just have to be a part of her following
Yes,
and
yes,
get in on the know, or connected to one of us, because we share the flyers too, but you got to get connected. So
yes,
share with us your Instagram. Is it Chef Jay?
yes. It is Chef Jay_love. Yes,
Awesome. Which
yes,
is right there. It's right there
yep,
on the screen, you guys. So that's what it is. Get the connect, follow
yes.
her page, because like I said, every now and then she'll have lamb chops and oh my god.
Yes, everybody wants my lamb chops. No, I need to make some time so I can start selling my dinners again. But I am available for any catering events that people need. I can do baby showers, I can do weddings, I can do birthday parties,
Yeah.
graduation parties. Just let me know and I can make it work for anybody out there that needs it.
All right. You know what, you guys, this is your go-to person. I've
Yes.
had, and I haven't had very many chefs. I had Chef Don Thomas was on, I want to say last month. So
Okay.
tune in to Chat with
Yes.
Kat, you guys. I mean, there is enough for everybody. We can
Right.
all, things try to be made seen and draw this picture that you can only have one this or five of that
Right.
or two of this. Do it
Yeah.
whatever, just like Prina was saying the last half, sometimes we feel like it's so
Yeah.
overly saturated or whatever. What sets you apart? What do you
Yeah.
think sets you apart, Chef Jay? What do you think sets you apart?
I believe what sets me apart at the end of the day is my love for food. I
Hmm.
will never cut any corners when it comes to food,
Yeah.
anything. I just it's something that they really engraved in us at culinary school. Food is life. And
Yeah.
you want the best quality everything. So, I think food being my number one priority and my number one love will always set me apart from everyone else because it's a lot of people that sell dinners out here and they really just want it for the money. It's never about the money for me. It's solely about
Hmm.
being able to take something as simple as a pepper and making something extraordinary out of it and then being able to feed
Wow.
people. I feel like that is what probably sets me apart from everyone else. So
Wow. That's awesome. That is awesome. Look, there we have
there's my mommy. Look at my
yeah, there she
baby.
is right there. There she is. She's like, look, let me log in so you can
Right,
put my name up.
right.
So I know Crystal is like super duper proud of you. I know
Yes.
your late dad is as well. And happy Father's Day, Heavenly Father's Day to your dad. I know you guys are missing him tremendously. But he is proud. Let me tell you,
Yes.
he is proud, and I'm praying and almost knowing he had the chance to tell you that,
Yes.
and to share that with you. So God be praised for all that everyone is pouring in, and just how you're pouring out to
Thank
us right
you.
now.
Thank you
Anyone
so
that
much.
is watching, I'm hoping that you were able to catch
Yes.
some of this show and be inspired and encouraged, because that's what Chat with Kat and Friends is all about. I mean, listen, 22 head chef. And let me tell you, I
Yeah.
just want look, look, look.
Yes.
AJ just had a birthday party.
Oh, good.
She came over there, and let me tell you, the food that she made for us was outstanding. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. I think y'all know me a little bit, just a
Right.
little bit. I'm not even reaching far. I might not even be saying it to the fullest, right? I taste the best cheeseburger of my life at that party. She was on a grill. Half of the grill didn't work right. It was the best cheeseburger I
Thank
ever
you
tasted.
so
Okay,
much. Thank
that
you.
salmon.
Oh, yes.
Follow her. This
Yes.
one right here.
Thank
Y'all need to
you.
follow her. Get in touch with her. Take her
Yes.
number down.
Thank you. Thank you.
Don't find
Thank
out
you.
where she lives. Don't stalk her, because then we're gonna have some different issues. But
Right.
for your next event, check out and connect to Chef Jay.
Thank you so much.
Yes, because she's at you are extraordinary.
Wow. Thank you so much.
The food is magnificent, you guys. So check her out. All of this information will be in the description section. All of the links to her Instagram and Facebook and all of that of both my guests will be in the description section. Thank you so much, Chef Jay, for joining
Thank you
us.
for having me. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Look, and speaking of going outside of your comfort zone, you did it.
This was one of them.
You did it. You did it.
I did it.
So, keep
you.
on keep on doing that. I'm praying and thanking God that you are even entertaining, because sometimes we close the door to different things and we tell ourselves no. We tell ourselves no, and we limit our own selves. So praise God that you're open and receiving and to different experiences, and you understand the value of them.
Yes.
And I pray that everyone that's watching, or somebody that's watching, take note of that as well. This isn't comfortable for Jaylin at all. We have talked about it. She's like, I don't know. I'm like, girl, you could do it. Come on.
Yeah. Thank you for having me. It was a great opportunity. Thank you.
You're welcome. You are so welcome. It's been such a joy. Look, and we have awesome. Awesome. It's a few comments up here. I'm gonna put it up.
Thank you. Shout out to Tavian.
Yes, he's so proud of you. And look, Pastor B. Pastor B is with us on tonight. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Am I okay? See, I think I'm messing up now. I put this one up. Let's see. Pastor B is with us on tonight. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. It will pop up here in a second. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Thank you for your encouragement on tonight.
Yes,
follow both my guests. All of their information will be in the description section. There it is. I'm going to have define. Yes.
Come out. Come have some fun.
Thanks so much, everybody, for joining us on tonight. Thank you so much, Chef Jay. You don't sound or look nervous at all. Let me tell you that.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
At all. Thank you for sharing with us and being open with us and your transparency. We truly do appreciate it. Have a great night.
You as well. Good night. Good night, everyone.
Thank you. Wow. That was awesome. That was awesome. 2 great interviews as per usual here on Chat with Cat and Friends. Join us next Monday for the final show of this season, and I'll pick back up, as I said earlier at the beginning. I'll pick back up prayerfully in September. I'm not certain. I just kind of, go as the spirit moves. So we will see. There might be something else that I'll be put into or some other, I don't know. So we're gonna see. But I am preparing to come back in September. There will be some growth. There will be other additional people guests, and there'll be follow-up guests as well. I'm looking forward to some follow-up pop-ups this summer, as a matter of fact. So do subscribe to Chat with Kat and Friends. Like, love, share my Facebook page as well. Touch that notification bell on the YouTube channel so that you can be notified every time awesome information just like this awesome professional Black people, cultured people on the show, just to spotlight and highlight the businesses, the talents, the gifts, the ministries that are within each and every one of us. If you know of anyone, send in the information to Trina W at awesomegodradio.com. I really do appreciate and love you guys. And I empower and inspire. Look forward to empowering and inspiring you at every chance that I get. So do check into the channel, touch that notification bell, Emerging to Wellness, Instagram and Facebook page as well. Thank you so much. Share. We need to share this well. Once again, happy Father's Day to all of the dads out there. Happy Juneteenth to everybody. This is our Independence Day. Keep on making great strides in your life for the wellness of you. Food is love. Take care. Look, reach out to Graham Tech Hair when you can. Get some of that hair growth oil if you need it. If you've been thinking about something like that, then make that connection as well. All of the information, you guys, will be in the description section. Once again, thank you. I love you. God loves you most. Don't stop. Keep on going. Turn down for what? That's all I got for you guys on tonight. I'll talk to you later. If you're looking for a spokesperson, I am available. If you're looking for an ambassador, I am available. I look forward to sharing with you guys throughout this week, but check back with us on Monday for Chat with Kat and Friends. Have a great night. Bye.